What is a good life for you?
Good life for me is when I get to connect and share other people's experiences. And syempre kapag na-acknowledge ng ibang tao yung works ko.
For you, what is a good life?
Stability. Blessed. Healthy.
Comfortable.
Married?
What does it mean to live the good life? For some, it is financial stability. For others, it is the joy of family, good health, or opportunities to achieve their dreams. But how does science, technology, and society shape this vision?
Name and occupation.
Ako po si Jane de la Cruz, isa po akong tindera sa Divisoria.
Ako si Tulips Martan. Ako ay isang online seller sa TikTok shop.
Ako si Catherine, 28 years old, at registered nurse sa St. Luke's Hospital.
I am Camila Concepcion and I'm a journalist.
I am Benjamin Lopez and I am a jeepney driver.
Ako si Lily Castillo, isang guro.
My name is Jay and I am a software engineer, pero I also do game developing on the side sometimes. So more like indie developing.
What is a good life for you?
For me, as an educator or a teacher, good life is being able to inspire my students and supporting them achieve their dreams.
Para sa akin, ang good life ay kumpletong pamilya, na pag-aaral at napapakain ko ang mga anak.
For me, as an online seller, masasabi ko may magandang buhay ako kapag malaki ang kita ko. Kasi kapag malaki yung kita ko, mas nabibigyan ko ng magandang kinabukasan ng mga anak ko. Mas napapaaral ko sila.
Para sa akin, ang good life, ito yung pagkakaroon ng sapat na pangangailangan ng isang tao. Yung kahit wala masyadong luho, marunong siyang makontento o i-appreciate kung anong meron siya.
For me, a good life is good health. Dahil to have a better life, dapat ay healthy ka. Sabi nga nila, health is wealth.
To me, a good life would be less work, more pay. So as a software engineer, and also as a game developer, I guess one of the biggest things that I do a lot is code. And actually my thesis was about this. We had to code, but we actually had to make an AI and train it to do code for us. So yeah, a good life is less work, more pay.
As an online seller, malaki ang tulong ng technology sa akin. Kasi kahit nasa bahay ako, kumikita na kagad ako. Pero yun nga lang, kailangan maging consistent ako. Kasi ang pag-online selling is tuloy-tuloy. So madalas, nawawalan na ako ng oras para sa mga anak ko.
Pero ngayon, dahil sa mga online shop, mahirap ang bentahan sa Divisoria. Kung dati, pupunta pa sila sa Divisoria para kung dati, dinadayo pa nila yung Divisoria para lang makabili ng gamit, ngayon, ilang pindot na lang nila, nasa kanila na yung mga gusto nilang gamit. Nakakapag-order na sila online.
Dahil sa advancement ng technology natin ngayon, mas napapadali ang mga result na nakukuha namin. Unlike before na weeks or days bago ma-process dahil nga sa technology. Unlike dati na kailangan pa ng mga herbs na tulad ng pampagaling daw, which is mas lalong nakakabagal sa process ng dahil sa technology, mas nakakabuti.
Mahalaga ang technology para sa akin since I'm a journalist. I am constantly learning about new topics and trends. And through technology rin, I can easily share my works online since maraming tao ay online na nag-research.
Bilang isang driver, malaki ang tulong ng technology sa amin kasi sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng GPS, maaaring mapadali yung proseso ng navigation.
With the help of technology, mas napapadali ang pagtuturo ko sa aking mga estudyante. Gaya ng paggamit ng mga online apps at maging naman yung mga technology gaya ng phones, laptops at mga PowerPoints. Nakakalungkot lang na karamihan sa mga estudyante ko ay gumagamit ng AI app. Masasabi nga natin na mas napapadali yung buhay nila, pero sa ganong paraan, hindi naman nila nauunawaan yung mga ginagawa nila.
And I feel like with our current technology, especially sa sa computer science, sa IT and stuff, I think it's actually really, really possible. Kasi nga, yun nga, there's AI and then there's technology. And technology kind of goes beyond the software, right? Meron tayong, there are newer models of computers every day, CPUs are getting better, but it still overheats sometimes, so, yeah.
Dahil sa patuloy na pag-advance ng technology, karamihan sa mga tao ngayon ay mas pinipili na yung modern jeep kumpara sa traditional. Kaya ang sasabi ko, hindi ako fully support dito kasi pwede din akong mawalan ng trabaho unless na mag-upgrade ako sa modern jeep.
Sa panahon natin ngayon is marami na tayong mga AI. So, isa sa wino-worry ko is yung totally mag-rely yung ibang tao sa mga AI like ChatGPT, Meta AI, and so on. Kasi, syempre, instead of researching sa mga credible sources, isang tanong lang sa ChatGPT yung ginagawa ng mga tao and may sagot na sila agad.
Sobrang hirap para sa aming mga tindera sa Divisoria, mga nangyayari ngayon. Kinukulang na kami sa budget, kinukulang na yung pang-araw-araw naming panggastos.
Pero marami ding potential na problema sa pag-online selling. Kasi yun nga, habang mas nagiging advanced ang teknolohiya, marami akong nagiging competitors dahil yung iba ay nahihikayat na rin na mag-online selling. Kasi yun nga, madali ang kita.
As a nurse, I don't see any problem naman sa technology ng advancement natin ngayon. Dahil nga, mas na-monitor at mas napapabilis yung pagkukuha namin ng results and everything. Sa pagiging nurse ko, I think mas nakakabuti nga na as a Filipino, a good life ng technology. Dahil sa mga panahon natin ngayon, madaming in-demand ang mga profession ng medical field like nurses.
Gayunpaman, patuloy ko naman ginagawa ang aking lahat ng makakaya para sila'y patuloy na maturuan at makamit ang kanilang mga pangarap.
Siguro, kailangan ko na lang maging magaling sa ginagawa ko para mas mahikayat sila na bumili sa akin.
Nalulugi na kami. Isa lang ako sa mga tinderang naapektuhan ng teknolohiya.
The state of the good life in the Philippines is a mix of progress and challenges. 6 out of 10 Filipinos consider themselves financially struggling. According to a 2023 survey by social weather stations, 51% of Filipino families felt they were poor, while 30% felt they were borderline poor. 4 out of 10 Filipinos have reported that their quality of life has improved in 2023 compared to the previous year, showing progress but still reflecting challenges for the majority. 3 out of 10 Filipino students do not have regular access to gadgets or internet connection, based on data from the Department of Education in 2021, highlighting a digital divide in education.
7 out of 10 Filipinos rate family as the source of happiness and support, which reflects the importance of family ties in Filipino culture. Even when life is tough, these relationships provide a safety net. 4 out of 10 Filipinos say they feel the impact of science and technology on their daily lives, such as improved access to mobile banking, healthcare apps, and e-commerce platforms. The Philippines ranks as 71st out of 132 countries in the 2023 Global Innovation Index, reflecting moderate progress in technological advancements. The government support for startups and tech-based businesses has grown, but the country still lags in terms of research funding. According to the 2023 World Happiness Report, 6 out of 10 Filipinos say they are generally happy with their lives, which reflects optimism despite challenges.
In the pursuit of the good life, every Filipino carries a unique definition. For some, it is financial stability. For others, it is access to opportunities or the simple joy of family. But How does science, technology, and society shape this dream? In the Philippines, science and technology serves as bridges, connecting people to better healthcare, education, and communication. The rise of innovations, from online shopping platforms to transportation, has the potential to uplift lives. Yet, challenges persist, with only 4 out of 10 Filipinos benefiting directly from these advancements. A digital divide widens the gap between dreams and reality. Continuous technological advancements promise a brighter future, but also bring risks: job displacement, unequal access, and ethical dilemmas. How can we ensure progress does not leave anyone behind? The answer lies in creating inclusive systems and policies that balance development with equity. So, are Filipinos living a good life? While 6 out of 10 Filipinos remain optimistic, poverty, healthcare gaps, and digital inequality hinder many from fully realizing their aspirations. Despite these hurdles, the Filipino spirit endures, resilient, hopeful, and striving for a better tomorrow. As we advance, let us ask, how can science and technology truly serve society? How can we ensure that progress translates to happiness for every Filipino? The journey to the good life continues, and it is one we must walk together.